Okay, so this is going to be interesting. This is me remaking Insurance, which is similar to a similar character to the Augur. But it was something I did a while ago. So this is going to be a little bit different in that I am doing a character that I've designed, I rolled up in the past. I might be tweaking them a little bit. So this would be kind of like one of the things you can do as you advance after a collection is completely redesign your. You can do minor tweaks to your character, or you can completely redesign your character. And so I basically already have the concept in mind of what I want. Just going to be redoing a couple things. So, character is Lieutenant Quinn Mendez. Okay. Age early 30s. Late 20s, early 30s. Height, say 5'7". Eyes brown, hair black, and skin darker. Tan. Okay, gender. I rather wish. I think I know why skin is there. It's for the characters that are alien or mutations and have different colored skin. Okay, build. I tend to like slender builds because because I'm pretty heavy build myself. Generally wears combat fatigues or military uniforms. Does not immediately appear as a superhero. Okay, so background is military. Power source I might play with. Archetype is armored. And personality I might also play with. Originally was stalwart. Might keep that. Let's see. Let's look at what military gives first of all. Military gives a 10, an 8, and a 9 deals. A D10 and a D8. It's leadership, self-discipline, and physical qualities. The original one took both leadership and self-discipline. I think I'll go with that. Ooh, big E. Self-discipline. Okay. There we go. And in ideals, what was the original? Because I might as well look to see what the original had. Principle of justice. Okay. That is an action. Boy, the tabs are really screwy there. Overcome. Okay. This is basically me tweaking one or two parts of it, because most of this character I quite like. And I'm just writing them down on a character sheet, because I hadn't done that yet. They exist as a draft for my blog right now. Overcome to stop an act of injustice in progress and use your max die. You and each of your allies gain a hero point. Okay. So that does it for that, and the next thing is what we can get. Okay, so originally was an accident. Let me see what accident gives. Well, it gives psychic powers, and that's definitely something I want in there. Let's see. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, cool. And then it rolls a 12 and a 6 for the next category. Let's see. Good does give psychic abilities. What else? Oh, can you look at the... Oh. Let's see. Area alteration. That's actually fairly good. Let's see. What else is there? I could go genetic, which is interesting. It's more boost. That might be actually fairly good. Okay. Experimentation might help, but no, it doesn't give psychic. I don't want mystical. I don't want anything supernatural on this character. I like the idea of... I think I'm going to keep with the accident thing, because the general thing, origin of this is that something happened during the Oblivion event that put her a little bit outside the normal scale of time, so she ended up getting the principle of justice. I'll fill this in later. She ended up getting abilities beyond what you would expect. Not completely obvious though. She just it was awareness, and it was going to be awareness, intuition, and precognition. You can see where this is similar to the character of the augur that I made earlier. So far, different kind of the leadership and self-discipline is different from imposing and banter, though. Okay. So it was for military was 10, 8, 8. Okay. And yeah, we're going to put the precognition at 10 and 8 and 8. And the accident gives us 2 yellow abilities. And one of those is, I like the naming scheme I came with this. Know your enemies, which is a variation of area alteration. It's like hinder any number of nearby targets using precognition. Use your max die. And it would be sort of a flashback mechanic saying how she warned people about they would do this, they would do that. It was pretty cool. Okay. And the other one is make it cost. This is reflexive burst. When your personal zone changes, attack all close enemy targets by rolling your single What did I make it? Oh, I see what happened there. Okay. Single intuition, I think. Die. Okay. And then we get a green one. Let's see. Which one? Oh, I see what it was. It's going to be open book. Let's change the scheme here. Know the cost. Know your enemies. Know the situation. When you change personal zones, you may boost by rolling your single awareness die. Okay. And then a 12 and a 6 in armored. Okay. So, originally I gave her gadgets to represent all the things like a military person would have access to, like guns and such like that. I think I'm going to stay with that. Guns, grenades, anything like that. So gadgets. Yeah. I'm gonna originally made it D12. I'm gonna make it D6. Make range combat. Into a D12. She is a very good range combatant. Okay. Now, this also gives us some green things. First of all, here we go. Armored gets renamed as it was originally combat foresight, but I'm going to know the angles. It's an inherent. Reduce any physical or energy damage you take by 1 while you are in the green zone, 2 while you in the yellow zone, and 3 while in the red zone. Okay. Now we have to choose 3 more. Deflect. What did I choose here? Attack, attack, and attack. Okay. There we go. It is a power. Okay. Know the targets. Attack using gadgets. Defend another target with your min die. So there we go. I'm going to keep this one the same name actually. Was that originally? It was with gadgets. Need to use at least 2 different powers. I see. I'm going to keep this one, Bouncing Bellas, just because I like the name. It's a little bit different, off on the... I'm actually going to change this one to front line. I'm just going to call it Hold the Line. Bouncing Bellas, and we have the weird tabbing motion going on here. Let's see. That's right. Attack using gadgets. Attack a second target with your min die. I figure there's some sort of like bouncing grenade thing. Okay. Last one. Know the cover. Know the terrain. Okay. Weird thingy. Okay. Attack using precognition. Recover health equal to your min die. Okay. And we also get a principle out of this, and it's going to be Principle of Mastery. Oh, I know why Gadgets was a D12 before. Oh, I think I will do that. Have a lot of weird gadgets. Okay. Not weird. Probably some borderline experimental gadgets. Railguns and such like that, but still looks basically like a soldier. And Mastery. Mastery is a fun principle just in what it encompasses. It's an expertise, which is where a lot of that you are just really good at this stuff. You have thoroughly studied your own powers and are proud of your mastery of them. You understand a good deal about the metaphysics of your powers. Oops, that's role-playing section. That's not the action. It's going to be an overcome. I mean, it is just the simple overcomes, but I just like the fact that I know my powers very well. In a new way, and use your max die. This kind of encompasses, since gadgets is one of her powers, this kind of lets her apply military ordnance very well, basically. And each of your allies gain a hero point. Okay. Okay. We're going to go ahead and fill in these right now. How did your powers fail you in the moment? What side effects are you suffering from your powers? Well, Since you're kind of oblivion touch, that has a lot of implication. Justice. You are always aware of acts of injustice in your environment and those who have committed them. Okay. How are you taking extra time to show yourself as a shining example of justice? That means a little bit prone to stopping and making everybody aware that's how you stand. That's where you stand. How do you unnerve your allies in the single-minded pursuit of justice? So the thing about the principles is they are all heroic. Like if you have the order of chaos and the principle of chaos and the principle of order, you will be expressing heroic variations of those, because this is a very Silver Age type setting, and the heroes are, even if they're kind of dark, they have some dark and complex natures to them, and there's some dark and complex bits to the setting. Your heroes are heroes. So, but they all have undercurrents. Like just this justice one is a little bit direct, single-minded, focusing on this issue, and maybe has a little bit in terms of blinders going on because of the way the questions ask of themselves. Anyway, last thing is personality. And this is the one of the two ways you can build a character. You can just choose things. I really like the guided one, and I originally made this character using guided. But here we go. Stalwart. Stalwart. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. Yeah, that actually works out fairly well. I'll keep that. Stalwart. I mean, most of the personalities are fairly similar. There's a couple of ones that are very different, but Stalwart, this is an 8, this is an 8, and this is an 8. And, okay. Oblivion Veteran. Okay. Because she was doing stuff when the Oblivion happened. And we get 2 red things. Which, let's see here. I did off of... oh, she has... I'm doing a variation of her. That's right. So I can have more know this. See here. You had lightning calculator before. Do you have lightning calculator? No, you don't. I gave you intuition instead. I should give you lightning calculator. And instead of awareness, intuition. Okay, so we're going to change some things. Was there something I had that attacked using lightning calculator? Yeah, this. There we go. Okay. So, that was probably under intellectual powers. Yep, it is. Okay. Reliable aptitude. Information qualities also has that. How did I get it off of... oh, because this is a altered version, so things Is there a mental qualities that can do that? Consider planning. Actually, that's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna originally know yourself was um, a reliable aptitude version. We're gonna make it off of considered planning, however. Know yourself. And this one is an action instead of an inherent. And it's going to be boost using self-discipline. Okay. Use your max die. Defend against all attacks against you using your mid die until your next turn. Note your min die result as a reaction until your next turn. You may hinder an attacker using that result. There we go. Okay. Oh, I have a version of give time using leadership. Wow. Okay. Lots of stuff got shuffled around. Okay. But we're going to go ahead and do give time, but it's going to be based off of precognition instead. Know your ally. Know your friends. It's going to be an action. Boost another hero using precognition. If that hero has already acted, you know what? I'm going to change this around a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and go with the leadership option. Oh no, that isn't what I want. Because I did give time for somebody else. Okay. Know the time. Use precognition to create a number of D6 minions equal to your mid die. Choose the one same basic action that they each perform. They all act at the start of your turn. She can call military aid, basically. Oh, here we go. I'll do know your friends here as well. Okay. It will be give time, which is similar to the augur, but it's a little bit different. Boost another hero using intuition if that hero has already acted. For the turn, use your max die, and that hero loses health equal to your min die. That hero acts next in the turn order. You can do this. I know you can. I have faith in you. Blah, blah, blah. And I gotta put in the out ability, which is off of Stalwart. Defend an ally by rolling your single precognition die. You gave a warning beforehand. And there we go. That's insurance. I need to put her in Hero Forge, I guess.